Now, ladies and gentlemen, the past 24 hours as a content creator over here in CSGO has been absolutely crazy. With the Antwerp Major stickers finally being out, I've made video after video about them, and of course with that, our original thoughts on Stockholm. These things were supposed to go down because the stickers weren't supposed to look this good, or at least this similar. Very lazy of Valve to do this, but those are going absolutely insane. A lot of the Stockholm capsules, and including the hollows, foils, and just the regular stickers and patches, of course, from Stockholm, have pretty much doubled in price, and that's what I want to take a look at and discuss today. Is it too late to buy into this hype, and will we see these things go down in the next little while? What are the pros and cons against it? And of course, what are the people saying in the community? Very reputable people like Fels, myself, Friendly, and as well as some other YouTubers out there. And with that being said, here's a quick word from our video sponsor, Skins Monkey.
Hello, buddy. Are you tired of your ugly skins? Nothing lost. Don't skip the ad. Open skinsmonkey.com, trade your CSGO skins, and receive up to $5 bonus for free. What are you waiting for? Don't be a loser and trade on Skins Monkey. Psst, there is also a 25% deposit bonus.
So let's take a look at, firstly, what's happened on the market and what people are thinking about this as other content creators right now on YouTube and Twitter. Fels has recently tweeted he's not a fan of the over positivity hype, of course, surrounding the Mouse and Challenger stickers, which are the two biggest things of Stockholm going absolutely insane in price. And he's talking about proceeding with caution for investing into those right now. And I completely agree. I mean, for a lot of people, most people are probably rebuying into this or buying in new completely right now. Most people did not buy into Stockholm because they were told not to, or it just wasn't looking like a great opportunity for a lot of people because a lot of people thought there's just going to be too many of them in the market to make too much money. I myself recently, I would think, are probably in the minority when people were selling their Stockholm stuff recently, which I talked about how it would go down 10 to 15%, which it actually went, I would say, 30 to 40% instead of the original 10 to 15 we thought before this major sale and before these stickers got even added to the game. And I took the opportunity to buy and of course profit from that. Also seeing some people like Friendly in the community, which is another CSGO trader, YouTuber, and buyer investor, who's recently bought a lot of Mouse hollows and of course just Challengers capsules in general. Now this is a very controversial thing because we've seen these prices with other things before. I mean, we've even seen this stuff with RMR, not early on, but later on, just in certain situations, you'll see some items go up in price for a very short period of time. So far, it's been about 6 hours of checking the prices of these things being very stable and consistent. Everything besides the stickers, I would say that it got added to the Antwerp Major are going up in price. So the Copenhagen Flames has actually dropped 40 cents, which is kind of sad for me. I'm a big fan of that. But things like the Virtus Pro, the Pain Gaming, the Mouse, of course, and even things like the FaZe Clan sticker have actually gone up quite a bit. And that is, of course, because they're not in the new major. Well, FaZe Clan, I think they have a better logo from Stockholm 2021. And since they're a copy and paste for the new major, a lot of people are wondering, is it a good choice and a good chance to buy in right now if they're the exact same sticker? In my opinion, obviously, you should wait for that 75% off sale, and that's going to be a whole video on itself right there, because there is going to be a 75% off sale. Don't let anyone fool you or tell you otherwise. So we're literally like 75 to maybe 90% of Valve make their income from for each major. And of course, what is my opinion on buying into the current market? Well, it's kind of hard to tell, right? Because you're looking at the Challengers capsule right now at a $2.11 with 2,400 quantity in the market, and the rest of them have gone up like absolutely crazy as well. The Contenders is about to hit 90 cents, and this has gone up and down all day from 60 to 70 to 80 cents. Has been very unstable. The only thing that has been stable is, of course, the Mouse sticker and, of course, the Challengers capsule itself. The Challengers capsule recently, in the past 10 minutes of recording this video, just an add in here, has gone up an extra 12 cents. This is going to fluctuate throughout the day. Are these prices going to hold? It's very hard to say. It looks like it's going to be more of a long-term thing, and that's where I think I see this going, just solely based on the quantity. And of course, this sticker not being in the major, it's beloved, and that's what we talked about before this major sale and these stickers got added. A lot of people like these stickers, and it's essentially guaranteed that these are pretty much going to go up forever because this team's not going to be remade. They didn't make the major, and of course, hollows aren't going to be the same every single year, even though they are kind of similar this year. The effects are still a little different, even on the red stickers from Antwerp. So for me personally, I would try and hold off for the next little while. I think buying in right now, especially if you're going for like maybe a short-term thing, like what you were going to do when the Antwerp stickers were originally released and these stickers and these capsules went down to $1.30, that was kind of your time to go in, kind of snipe everything and then resell them for right now what the prices are going for at the moment. I think any possibility of this in the next few weeks going up and down is very likely. Of course, going down, I would say it's probably going to be a more likely thing because there's so many other things in the game right now. I can kind of relate this to other Operation stickers when they were out with the Stockholm Major. Not a lot of people's eyes were on the Operation RIPTIDE stickers this year, or previously last year because the Stockholm stickers were still good, right? And then over time, people went back to the operation stuff, but slowly but surely, the Stockholm kind of took over. I still think Stockholm is holding that place. But for the long term, Friendly in his video recently today has actually talked about buying into this right now. It doesn't matter the price if you're going to hold for the long term. And I definitely think that's really viable and that's a really good option for a lot of people. But you have to remember you're playing the long term. You're not playing a short term game where you're going to be playing this for the next 2 weeks or possibly 6 months. This is going to be at least a year, in my personal opinion. That's a long-term investment in CSGO, at least in 2022, as at least a year for a mid to long-term hold. And plus that, if you want to go extra long-term, you could hold for 3 or 4 years, but no one really knows if they're even going to be playing the game in 3 or 4 years, let alone maybe having it installed. Now, besides looking at the Stockholm stuff, there actually is maybe some opportunities for people besides these stickers, right? We're looking at some of the cases. Some of the cases have gone up, but some of them have also gone down. The breakout cases have gone up quite a bit to $3.20 when they were just at $2.80 a couple days ago before these stickers got released. Some of the chroma cases have gone down and they're actually just going up and down, fluctuating all day, every day right now. The souvenir packages seem to be going down in price. Those could be decent for some people. I would say that's definitely a 50-50 gamble. It really depends what these next ones are going to look like. And of course, the patch packs from 2021 from Stockholm, those seem to be decent for some people. Now, my thoughts on them is they're really, really good, but not in the large quantities, right? There's a reason there's not a whole lot of them on the market, and that's, I think, just because of the demand. You go back to the Stockholm Major, you take a look at people like Fels and other YouTubers who were talking about patches and investing into patches. They weren't buying a whole lot of them, and there's a reason towards that. The demand for them is just not there. People don't care about them. I used to relate them to gloves quite a bit, when gloves first came out in CS, no one cared about them. This is where I see patches right now, but I also don't see patches going any further than this. The people who are into patches right now, we might get a few people here on the way, but I just don't really see them going up anywhere, to be honest, in the next few months. Let me know what you guys think of what's going on right now in the market. I kind of just want to make this little update on what to do. Hold off on buying or at least selling some of your items, and if you're playing the long term, hold. Now, if you're going to be holding for the short term, definitely would not be buying in right now. It's just too high of a price. It's too risky, especially if you think you're going to have to cash out in the next few weeks. It's not really worth it. But if you're playing the long term, I would definitely just buy in at whatever price. It's kind of like what anything you would want to do in CS. An operation sticker, let's just say a case gets really hyped up at one point in time. Eventually, as long as if it's not an active duty drop pool case and it's not market manipulated, the case is eventually going to surpass what it was at that all-time high. It could take a couple months. It could take a couple years. But I don't think that's the instance with Stockholm. I think Stockholm's going to be really safe going forward into the future, especially that Challenger's capsule and the mouse sticker. But of course, only time will tell. Let me know what you guys think down below. Have a good day, guys. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.